quickly. Simply, Certly. Electrical certification software without the BS. How to make a certificate. To create a new certificate, go to Certificates and select Add New in the top right corner. Select your client, the property, and the type of certificate you want to create. Then press Start Certificate at the bottom of the page. For the purpose of this video, we've selected an EICR certificate as it gives us the opportunity to demonstrate the full range of features available in Certly. You'll see all the sections of the certificate down the left-hand side. As you complete each section, the red warning triangle changes to a green tick, so you can easily see which areas are complete and which still need attention. Everything in Certly is designed to be quick and simple to complete. Where there are predefined options, we use drop-downs, buttons, and toggle switches to make selecting the right information quick and easy. For other fields, you can simply enter the information using the keyboard. Certly also has built-in validation checks. If something is missing, the relevant section will be highlighted in red, so you can see exactly what still needs to be completed. You can also jump between sections at any point. You don't have to complete the certificate in order. The warning triangles and green ticks make it easy to keep track of what's complete and make sure you don't miss anything, even when working through the certificate in your own order. Now we're going to add a distribution board. Simply go to the distribution board section and press the plus button in the top right. This opens the distribution board window where you can enter the board reference, location, and supply details, along with the distribution circuit protective device, including the BSEN, type, rating, and number of phases. You can also add the relevant SPD details and enter your ZS and IPF readings at the distribution board. Once you've completed the relevant details, simply press Save. Once saved, you can click into the distribution board to view all of its details. From here, you can add your first circuit by pressing Add Circuit in the top right. Work through the circuit details, including the number of points and cable size. For longer drop-downs, you can use the search function to quickly find what you need, such as searching for 61009. Once you've selected the relevant protective device and rating, Certly automatically calculates the maximum ZS for the circuit. For a ring final circuit, enter your R1 and R2 readings, and Certly will automatically calculate the maximum measured earth fault loop impedance. Complete the remaining details and press Save. Your circuit is now added. You can then scroll to the end of the circuit and tap the three dots. From here, you can choose Duplicate to copy a single circuit, or Duplicate Many if you need to create multiple circuits. Enter the name of each circuit. Once you're done, tap Create Circuits, and they'll all be added to the certificate. If you spot an error or need to make a change, simply click on it to open the circuit details, where you can edit any of the information. One of the great things about Certly is that you can add as many circuits as you need to a certificate. Whether you're adding circuits individually or duplicating multiple circuits at once, there's no limit to how many you can have. So you can keep building your certificate exactly as you need without having to worry about running out of space or adding continuation pages. Just keep adding your circuits and carry on with the certificate. The certificate is dynamic and will grow with the number of circuits or distribution boards you add. If you forgot to add a circuit or added them in the wrong order, you can simply press and hold the circuit and drag and drop it into the correct position. The circuit numbering will automatically update to match, so there's no need to manually change any of the numbers. Just drag it where you want it, and Certly takes care of the rest. From here, you can continue working your way through the remaining sections of the certificate and complete any outstanding information. If you've used an existing template, much of this information will already be populated for you. We always recommend using a template so you don't have to enter the same information more than once. Let's now add an observation. Go to the Observations section and tap the plus to add a new observation. Select your observation and the relevant inspection schedule. You don't need to scroll through the full list. Simply use the search bar and type a keyword such as accessories or damage to quickly find the relevant option. You can then add the location and classification code and link the observation to a specific distribution board and circuit if required. You can also add media by uploading a photo or taking one directly from your device. Once everything is complete, tap Save and your observation is logged. Continue working your way through the certificate until you reach the inspection schedule. When you first open it, everything will be set to NA. Simply use the Pass All button at the top, then deselect any items that aren't applicable. Because we've already added an observation and linked it to 6.19, Certly automatically highlights the relevant item and applies the correct coding for you. Now we're getting towards the end of the certificate. To set the next inspection date, simply tap the calendar and select the date you need. Now, moving on to the summary and declaration, these will be completed automatically. If you've recorded a C1 or C2 observation, Certly will automatically mark the certificate as unsatisfactory. You can also add additional media at any point while completing the certificate. Add photos of your work, distribution boards, or anything else you'd like to document for your client. These will appear in a separate additional media section at the end of the certificate. And that's your certificate complete. Back on the certificate dashboard, you'll see all sections are now complete. With the certificate at 100%, you can then press Preview to generate the final PDF your customer will receive. This gives you a chance to scroll through and check everything before sending it. Your observations will be shown at the end with all relevant details. Download, print, share, or email the certificate as a PDF. Just attach, send, and done. If the certificate needs to be checked by a QS, simply press Submit to QC to start the process. See our QC Relay video for more information. And that's it, certificate done. Get Certly.